never expected the supernatural. God, he doesn't do things like this. This was not part of my way of thinking. This isn't something that I would even believe if someone had told me. We were in a desperate place in our marriage. Our marriage was very, very difficult, and it was full of hurt and disappointment, to a place where I didn't know if I even wanted to go on.
So when you went to the church, what happened?
Well, God did a miracle for us in that place.
And as she walked by me, I could smell that same sensation that you smell when you're in a dental office and they start drilling your teeth.
So, what was the miracle that happened to you?
God gave us gold teeth.
Hold on. Did you hear that?
God gave us gold teeth.
I should probably stop it here and explain a few things. You're probably wondering who these people are. Well, I can assure you they aren't crazy. In fact, that's Aunt Patsy, and that's Uncle Bob. Now, I'm not the type of person who just believes everything he hears, but when your own family, who you've known your whole life and you know is on the up and up, tells you that, well, this happened to them in church, let's just say it makes you start to question a few things. So I began to wonder, well, if God put gold teeth in somebody's mouth, what else was he up to? I decided to travel the world to find out. And let me tell you, if you think this is weird, it's about to get a whole lot weirder. Everyone, no matter who you are or what you believe, has a kind of grid of understanding. Usually this grid is based on your experience or upbringing. My grid was pretty simple. God can do miracles if he wants to, but I never saw any, so, they must be pretty rare. God was kind of like an invisible friend whose greatest hits happened a long time ago. Back then, people needed raw displays of power because their theology wasn't as, sophisticated as ours is now. There was one thing that I was pretty sure of. No matter what God did, he was very, very normal. And he always made perfect sense. Being new to all this miracle stuff, I figured the best place to start would be the one place that I knew best, church. So I started taking my camera to churches where I heard God was doing some, interesting things. I was already willing to accept the whole gold teeth thing because of my aunt and uncle, even though I still thought it was really stinking weird. But apparently, God wanted to make sure I got the point.
My teeth have been in a kind of a disastrous situation. The dentists are so expensive, and I'm a senior, and I really needed some dental work, and he did it for me.
Wow. Hallelujah. Let me see that flashlight. He's got a flashlight. Let me see your flashlight real quick. Look at this. If you can see it, let's see. On the bottom, look at that.
It didn't take long for me to realize that gold teeth were just the tip of the iceberg. But even though so many people were getting these things, I couldn't shake that nagging question of why. Why teeth? Why would a God who's so normal do something so abnormal?
Well, certainly it's a sign and a wonder. And when it started happening here, I got in touch with unbelief that I didn't know I had. I said, why would God do this? This is the people ask the question, if God's going to show up and do miracles, why doesn't he heal that lady in the wheelchair? Forget about gold teeth for somebody. And, it's an unanswered question. I don't know why God does what he does sometimes. But I do know we had a lady in a wheelchair get a gold tooth one time, and she was very, very happy. She didn't say, I don't want this, I want my healing. She just was really honored and thrilled that God did that for her.
But it wasn't just gold teeth